What's up, y'all? How's it going, y'all? Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's doing well. Make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up button. It's there for your viewing pleasure. You can hit it. What's going on? Bunch of workers out there. We got 8 people already. We got 8 people in here. Here, let me give myself a thumbs up because I'm awesome like that. Oh, what's up, Concrete? How's it going? What's up, Mike? How you guys doing? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a minute, huh? Since what, last weekend or something? Yeah, I didn't do any live streams this weekend. I kind of held off to the weekend, man. This is day 1 of 3. Birthday live stream is on Sunday. So the birthday one. Let's see. Right, missed the 3 streams you did other night. Are they posted? 3 streams you did 2 weeks. No, it hasn't been 2 weeks. Right, missed the 3 streams you did other night. All the most current ones should be. All the most current live streams should be good to go. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. I did one 5 days ago. Then I did one 10 days ago. And then I did another one 10 days ago, it says. And then I did one 11 days ago, it says. Yeah, they're all there. They're all up to be. They're all open to. Then I did the one with Pedro. It says 12 days ago. So the last one was done, I think it was last Sunday, right? I think it was last Sunday. Or did the last one? Would you miss me, Conquistador? Did you miss me, man? Did you miss me? Say, hey, where you been, motherfucker? We need. I know Dennis ain't doing them as much anymore, so not a lot of places to hang around anymore, man. Not a lot of places to hang around anymore. Yeah, but other than that, what you guys do for your Friday? I just chilled. I went to Walmart first thing in the morning. Had to get something for my mom. Got something for myself. It was all good. I think we got a new video from Dino today. I might have to do a reaction to our friend Dino there. What's up, Brown Dasher? How's it doing? Might have to do a reaction to Mr. Dino there because I think he did a video today. So we can do a Dino reaction video. Let's see. I just been busy. I'm working first shift now. I don't even go to the lounge much or Dennis. Yeah. Plus, it gets boring after a while, bro. Same, to be honest with you, same old shit. You can only talk about the same old shit every day for so long. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't do them like as much as I used to either. Stick to once a week. You know. What up? Happy Friday to you, Ryan. How's it going? How's it going? Let's see. Recharge my AC to work in this suit. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's horrible. Hot as shit right now. I think it says 102 right now. So, yeah, I don't know, man. So far, knock on wood, it hasn't been too bad. I'm sure that the hottest part's coming up here soon, So, I'm sure that, let's see, it says Monday we're supposed to be up to 110, then back down to 98 on Thursday. Our weather's just goofy, dude. Our weather's just been like mad goofy. Mad goofy. Yeah, but I think Louisiana has more of a humidity thing to it than Vegas does. So it probably feels hotter there because of the humidity. But it said we got up to 103. It says 103 right now. Feels like 103. Wait a minute, fuck that means. Whatever that means, feels like, I guess, whoever brings that to light Whoever has that job. But how's everybody's work week been? You guys been busy out there? Picking up the people's foods? I see a DoorDash. Like, yeah, he died in a boat accident. I saw that. Yeah, it was apparently he was one of the financial execs. I don't know if he was like CFO or anything like that, but they said he was in one of the executives in the financial office. So I think him and his parents died. They were celebrating his mom's birthday or something, and some nasty weather flipped their boat or something like that. He died in that shit. Used to play ball in this shit. What do you want to drive without AC? Yeah, I don't use my AC normally. You get used to driving without it, so I don't even bother putting it on. That's why if I'm off, like I'll do most of my stuff in the morning because I don't feel like putting on the AC normally because it just getting in and out of the car. Like I don't use my AC at work either because by the time you get in, out, get to where you're going, getting out, it serves no purpose. Especially when it's already 110 degrees outside, your car gets hot instantly. The minute you step out and close the door, your car's hot instantly. So it's not like it's worth it because by the time, 2, 3 minute, 4 minute drives, it ain't really cooling down fast enough for you to get any kind of pleasure out of the AC. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in using it at work. So, and like I said, on my days off, I just do everything in the morning time. Just go get whatever I need in the morning time. Rainbow, how you doing? Yeah, I just go in the morning time, get stuff done. That way, don't have to, worry about the heat as much. Usually, most things are open here around 6 o'clock, so it's all good. Thanks, sir. Yeah, I probably go pick me up a birthday cake maybe tomorrow morning. Give me a birthday cake. So I have Fry's birthday cake. Oh no, it's a gas car. I drive a Hyundai. Like I said, it just serves no purpose. Like, you're in and out so often, and it's not worth it to turn it on. Plus, when you're used to the heat, you're used to the heat. It gets to the point where you deal with it. It's no big deal. I can see if you're coming from you like where it's 80 degrees and shit, and then you travel to Vegas and it's 110. Yeah, you're gonna need that air conditioner for sure. But growing up here, born and raised here, you don't really feel it as much. It is what it is. So it's just hot. So. But yeah, I thought I'd do 3 in a row. Probably run out of shit to talk about. I don't know what there is real talk. In and out, assuming staying busy with Bible offers. I have a W-2, so I have a W-2. I work a W-2 job, so my deliveries are all W-2. So I'm in and out. Sometimes it's slow. Don't have any deliveries. If sometimes really slow. So you're in the air conditioning most of the day. So. Shit, I haven't done that shit over a year. I forgot how the sunburn hurts. Yeah, right. Being a vampire for 3 years and shit. Yeah, right. Yeah, eyeballs got to adjust to that shit too, man. Like, my eyes. But yeah, I don't do. I haven't done DoorDash in over a year. Fuck. I probably should do it. Maybe. I should do it. Maybe just to do a couple orders, but it's just I don't know. But if they're not worth my while, there's no point. Especially if you got to sit out in this heat, man. The last thing you want to do is be out in the middle of the fucking heat, waiting on orders and shit. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy that's gonna sit out in the heat. I could maybe do it at nighttime. Nighttime seems to be the best time to do it out here, anyways. You get it seems to be always dash now availability at nighttime. So let's see. Let's see if I open it up now. What happens? So, okay. Okay. See right now it's dash now. It says it's busy in my area, so I could if I wanted to, but tomorrow's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Internet stuff again. Maybe not. These are trees are like out here for you to park under. It's like find some place that where usually T-Mobile needs to be like fixing their shit. T-Mobile be slacking, dude. Well, it doesn't help either when they landscape everything with rocks and shit, like rock landscape everything. That doesn't help either. Yeah, but aren't they starting to give you guys trucks with ACs in it? Wasn't there like a big deal about a UPS driver that died or something, and so they're supposed to be getting you guys like trucks with air conditioners in UPS now? Or is that something they got to phase in over a long period of time? Because I remember they saying something about somebody died from a heat stroke or something. The new contract got you. Yeah, but that means they got to replace the fleet, right? Are they just gonna like install them? I don't know. I don't know. Are they able to? Are they just gonna be putting like units on top, like type shit? Or hey, Jody, how you doing? What day is your birthday? My birthday is Sunday. I turned the big 5-3. Be 53, 53, 53 years old. Well, let's see if they buy any new ones. It has to have air. Got you. Oh, so they'll just take their sweet time buying new trucks. They'll just take their sweet time. Oh, we don't need any new trucks this week. We're good. We don't need any new trucks. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Yeah, they'll just burn out them trucks, dude. Like, take their sweet time. Oh, we can still fix them. You know how they are. You know how these big ass companies are. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Scott coming in firing. Oh, I don't worry about her. Fucking, don't worry about it. I don't worry about these people, man. I worry about that other group over there, man. The lefties over there. Whew. Good lord. Worry about them, man. But kind of crazy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put the link in case somebody wants to come up and share the stage. Uh, yeah, would have thought non-AC UPS trucks would have been phased out years ago. Yeah. But then again, that falls under the same thing. That kind of falls under the same thing as like delivery drivers. You're in and out of that motherfucker so often. You know what I'm saying? You're jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out. You know, I guess, are they allowed to leave the trucks running? I don't think you're allowed to leave the trucks running, are they? They can't like park the truck and leave it running. I wouldn't assume that would be they wouldn't be allowed to do that because somebody steals that truck. So the same thing, turn it off, turn it on, turn it on, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Yeah, but I heard that's a job, man. That's a job, man. You gotta be on it. On it. Again, not lefty. No, you're a lefty. You're a lefty. We've already established, Peach, you are a lefty. We've already established. You are mad left. Come on. We already established that. It's okay. Nobody's good. Nobody looks down on you. I don't look down on you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's looking down on you over here. Don't worry about it. But you are left. You are left. Yeah, because I don't think they're allowed to leave their car. They can't park their cars and leave them running unless they put like. I would assume they would have just retrofit them with like AC units. They can kind of put on top. You can kind of put those AC units on top, kind of like they have like on like trailer, trailer trucks and stuff. But they can just retrofit those type of air conditioners on top of it or something. You would think, but because like Brown Dasher says, if they're just they have to get new trucks with them, shit, they just won't get new trucks. They'll just wait forever to get a new truck. They'll just run those other trucks into the ground and not even worry about getting new trucks. You know, I don't think the cost of an AC on the truck is gonna make the truck cost any more. They probably won't cost that much more. You know, if you gotta buy trucks, I don't think adding the AC to the truck is going to be outrageously more. It's more, I would think, the maintenance, maintaining the truck's AC. That might be where a lot of the cost comes in. But I don't think adding an AC. What's up, pay to play? I don't think adding the AC is going to add a dramatic cost to the price of a truck. They say they have a female dominatrix holding a whip, pacing back and forth behind the UPS package handlers and crack. Yeah, I heard it's a tough job, man. They crack the whip. You ain't in there. You ain't in there playing around, man. You better have the strength because some of those packages, I'm sure, are pretty fucking heavy. You'll be snapping your shit up. Be like crack, back be all fucked up. Yeah. He leaves. See, does FedEx? He leaves his truck running. Oh, okay. Maybe they can. I don't know the rule. I wouldn't think that'd be possible. Because if somebody steals the truck, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think that'd be possible. Yeah, exactly, bro. You snap your shit up. Some of those packages be heavy too, man. You got those goofy ass people to be like, oh, let me get a whole fucking stack of bookcases and shit. Be like, trying to lift that shit, snap your shit up. But everybody dreams to be the UPS driver because they get paid the big money. So they get paid the good money. But A portable window AC fan. I'd have to look those up. That might be something I'd be looking into on my car. You'd be like, yeah, put them in the car. Does it blow cold air? But what would be the point? What would be the point? It's not, I don't see it doing. I don't see it cooling you down that much. I think it's just one of those jobs. It's part of the job. It's just something you got to deal with. It's a heat job. You just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Make sure you drink a lot of water. You know, it's one of those jobs, man. Look, we got construction workers all day out in the heat. You got a lot of people that work out in the heat all day. It's just part of the job. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it. You know, unfortunately, it's just part of the job. You know, it's just deal with it. You know. You know, it's just one of those deals. You know, just deal with it. You know, if you're getting to a certain age and you can't deal with the heat no more, then it's time to move on, retire, do whatever. You know, you stupid, Scott. You stupid. You do. Alexa, tell them.
You stupid dude.
All right, Scott, you get the first Alexa for the night. Yeah, the little Amazon guys, yeah, they do. So yeah, maybe go get a job at Amazon. Maybe get a driver job at Amazon. See if they're hiring. You know, if you used to be a UPS driver, you know, getting old, retire. But that's not one of those jobs they pay so good, man. You don't want to quit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to quit that job. You know, you get paid bank. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, dude, I really want to quit this job because it's big money. It's going to be hard to find another job that's paying you the kind of money they do to drive around. Yeah, any kind of porta shitter out in the heat gonna smell funky. Yeah, I was watching something. Some girl did a video on Coachella. I guess they had some nasty shit out there this year. Those bathrooms were gross. They weren't cleaning them. People doo-dooing in the bushes. And I'm like, ugh, man. She said she couldn't even show the pictures of how gross this stuff was. But you know, and I think it was like she was like saying it was like $1,200. Like you got the camp out there, and I guess because it was so hot, you know, people like it was just crazy. Like you had to wait in line to take a shower. I guess they have showers. You could pay to take showers and shit. You had to stand in line 2 hours to take a shower and shit. Like, could you imagine that, man? Who's cleaning those things? Who's cleaning those showers? You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, nasty, bro. You better bring a mass amount of baby wipes or something because who's cleaning those showers, man? You probably wonder how many people got foot fungus or some kind of funky ass foot disease from all those people using the showers not being clean. Oh man, oh hell, dude. Probably like some mad foot, mouth, and hand disease or whatever that disease is. Foot, mouth, and skin or whatever that disease is. Probably was running rampant up in that thing. People pissing in the shower, fucking funky, white and jizz stains off of them and stuff. I could just imagine how gross that was. Nobody in there cleaning them and stuff. Nasty. Just nasty. Yeah, but you know these people, dude. Some of these Coachella people, probably hippie people and shit, dude. You know they don't fucking believe in that shit, bro. So yeah. Yeah, shower shoes definitely a must. Yeah, it's kind of like when you go out to the lake here in Vegas. You better have on some shower shoes, or you'll be don't swim with your mouth open because you might get a Snickers bar in that mug. You might get somebody's last night fucking Panda Express floating in your mouth. You don't want that. That's nasty. Don't want that. Yeah, dude. Even then, bro, it's still gross. It's still gross. You know. How you taking the doo doo on the porta potties? They're just filthy, gross. Like, oh man, it's nasty. People are gross, bro. People people are just gross. Like, you know, it's a lot of times animals are cleaner than people. People are just nasty. They have no respect for other people. It's disgusting how people are. They're just gross. They have no respect for others at all. It's horrible. People are just, yeah, I don't know. Peach, I know you're over there on your live stream complaining. He caught us left. I have not left. I have not a lefty. Yeah, people are just gross. Individuals might be clean, but overall, people are gross. Put them in a group surrounding, people are gross. But then again, you get what you get going to those things. You know what I'm saying? You know, buy yourself your own toilet. They do make toilets you can buy. You know, you have your own toilet in your little camper or your little tent or whatever. You know, so I guess just bring your own portable doo-doo sack. You haven't showered. You don't. Okay. Alexa, tell them.
You stupid dude.
Conqueef the door gets an Alexa tonight for that comment. But yeah, prison style. But it just amazed me how gross people are. You know other people are going to be there. You know other people. It's like you're just being gross. Like, it's nasty, man. Have no respect for other people. That's why a lot of gig workers aren't allowed to use bathrooms anymore. You go to certain places, they don't allow you to use the bathrooms because motherfuckers are just gross. They're gross. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. Don't make me have to throw up. You know, is this something I gotta do before I eat or after I eat? No, I don't want to do it after I eat. Well, even if I do it before I eat, I'm gonna ruin my appetite. Oh, I remember that. I remember seeing that. That's where they're shooting the doo-doo off the cruise ships into the ocean. If I'm not mistaken, right, Jody? Is that what it is? They're emptying their doo-doo containers into the ocean from the cruise ship. Yeah, right. You'll get ads for toilet paper, yeah, baby wipes. You'll get ads for everything off that, bro. Have to make some frozen pizza action happen. Have a good weekend. All right, Ryan, you too, man. Be safe. Is it DiGiorno? What do you got? What do you got? DiGiorno? What kind of frozen pizza? Can't leave us hanging. Got to tell us what kind of pizza you're eating. What frozen? LeBaron or Baron, whatever the fuck it's called. Are they the French Stouffer's French pizzas? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, is the Walmart pizzas? What do we got? The Walmart pizzas aren't bad. I could do the Walmart pizzas. Or did you pick them up at 7-Eleven? Because I know they sell the frozen ones too. What do you got? I like the Rising Crust DiGiorno's. Those are probably my favorite ones. They're really good. They're really good ones. Those Baron pizzas, they suck. Franchetta was on sale. These are pretty good. Oh, okay. Got you. They're pretty good. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, you enjoy that frozen pizza, my man? Oh, you're a Baron pizza? Oh, I'm not. I don't like those. It's DiGiorno all the way, man. DiGiorno's all the way. I can do those Baron pizzas, man. They're just not. I'll do the like Stouffer's, the French pizzas, the French whatever they're called, the French bread pizzas. Those are okay. You got to be careful when you cook them, though, man. You can overcook those things. so easily that they're like brick hard, man. So you gotta definitely be careful with those. Like, I'm not a fan for like super crispy, crunchy pizzas. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. You know what? Those, like I said, those pizzas at 7-Eleven aren't bad. I used to live off those for a while. Those aren't bad. They're decent. You know, and the price is decent. It's about the same price as what a Little Caesars pizza. You know, so I haven't had a Little Caesars pizza in a long time. Maybe I'll pick one up tomorrow. I haven't had one in a long time. I gotta go pick up my medicine and shit tomorrow, so I might go snatch me up a Little Caesars pizza. I haven't had one in a long time. If they got any hot and readies, it seems like every time you go in there to buy a hot and ready, they're never hot and ready. It's like, oh no, it's gonna be about 10 minutes. Like the fuck. Don't advertise hot and ready if you ain't got hot and readies. Like, come on, man. Just say hot and ready until we run out. Just it's dude, a load of bread and pizza sauce, a bag of cheese. Oh hell yeah, bro. You know that for a fact, bro. Those are old school days, bro. You know, like when you used to make your own like bagel pizzas and shit. When you get the bagels, when you go buy the bagels, and then you just make your own bagel pizzas and shit. That shit's awesome because you can make them however you want them. You know what I'm saying? So, because you always usually in the fridge, you got some leftover ham from something. You got, you know, bacon or, you know, even hot dogs. You can put hot dogs on pizzas. You know, you always got leftover meat, usually hamburger in the fridge or something. Easy shit. But yeah, man, dead ass. You know, shit. You can just go and get you know, we go to Walmart, you get those day old fucking French breads that they have for like 99 cents, and you can make all the French bread pizzas you want. You know, shit. Use some fucking Prego spaghetti sauce or some as actual pizza sauce. Shit, give it some good flavor. Bag of pepperoni, what, $3? You make your own giant fucking foot long fucking French bread pizza and shit. And still be cheaper than buying pizzas. Lunch and dinner, can't spend. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Pay to play, man. I do not. I do not. I look at it as it's just something to fill the hole because it's coming out the other end like that, anyways. So that I don't get that thrill out of paying $50, $60, $70 for food because it's not, you know. So. But I look at it the same way. It's a food is that throwaway commodity. You know what I'm saying? You got to have it to live, but to me, food's just a throwaway commodity. You eat it and then you're shitting it out the next day anyway. So yeah, so I don't spend a lot of money on it either. That's not my thing. But yeah, you figure 99-cent French bread from Walmart, thing of Prego sauce or any kind of cheap sauce, shit. Even their store brand, great value brand sauce. Probably for under $5, you can make two large French bread loaf pizzas. You know. So yeah, I look at it the same way. It's just a throwaway commodity, man. You know, when you see people like, oh, I paid $80 for this steak. Why? Why? There's no point. I don't see the point. You know, if you got the money to do that, more power to you. You know, if you like that shit, more power to you. I just don't see the purpose in it. I just never have because it's just, like I said, it's a throwaway commodity to me. So, like, why am I paying $150 for dinner? You know, just to shit it out the next morning or whatever the case. You know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But hey, more power to the people. If they want to spend that kind of money on food, hey man, more power to them, bro. Your money, you make it, spend it how you want. Just be careful if you're out here spending it on fireworks, because the popos are out there pulling people over, still taking their stuff and giving them tickets, trying to sneak in the illegal fireworks. Most people just already know you don't do it the day. I don't know what people are thinking when they go and buy the fireworks like this close to 4th of July. It's like you buy that at the first of the year. It's like these places are open year round out here. These big fireworks places up in Pahrump and stuff, they're open year round. Why are you waiting till a week, 2 weeks before 4th of July? Because you know the popo is going to be looking for you. And they're scooping you up, giving you tickets, taking your stuff. You know? A fried bologna sandwich. Man, those are the old school days, bro. I'm telling you. Fried bologna with egg and shit. Those are old school days, man. I'd rather have a delicious meal and pay $100. Awesome. Awesome. More power to you. Like I said, it's your money. If that's what you enjoy, hey, more power to you. You ain't gonna get no heat from me for that. I figure this way: you work for it, you make it, spend it how you want. So, more power to you. No problem with that at all. Yeah, fried bologna sandwiches. I remember those, man. Slap some cheese on that bad bitch. Good to go. I still eat those to this day. Not a fan of bologna. I'll eat fried bologna. But I'm usually not a fan of bologna. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of fried bologna. So, or bologna in general. But fried bologna, for some reason, when you fry the bologna, it tastes different to me. Totally tastes different. And then you slap the egg and cheese on it, some mayonnaise. I don't know if y'all. I'm white, so I use mayonnaise. I don't do Miracle Whip. That shit's nasty. Slap some mayonnaise on that bitch, and it's good to go. You know. Oh, what, Peach? Why I get the throw up face? You don't do fried bologna sandwiches with egg and cheese? Oh, come on, Peach. That's a staple. That's a staple. You be eating that chicken spaghetti, as you call it, which is not spaghetti. Still not spaghetti, but yeah, come on, Peach. You eat what you call chicken. Fried bologna doesn't smell bad. Yeah. Or you could do, well, if you don't like the smell of fried bologna, you can always do spam. Spam is the shit too, like fried spam sandwiches. That's the shit too, fried spam. Fried spam sandwiches, that shit's good too. You know? Growing up, I didn't have a stove for a while, so I learned to use a toaster and microwave to make grills. So yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's the fun part of growing up. Like that's one thing kids nowadays they don't have a clue of what it's like back in the days, bro. When you used to have to like you were like the Gordon Ramsay of the fucking like MacGyver kitchens. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't know what the MacGyver kitchen is, bro. When you had to like do without and you were able to make these fucking concoctions and all kinds of shit, bro. They don't know that. They don't know that. We call those the MacGyver kitchens, man. Because you would take anything you could find in that fridge and you can make that bitch gourmet. And you'd be happy as shit. Nowadays, they fucking freak out. Where's my dino nuggets? Where's this? I have to have my grilled cheese on rye bread, sliced sideways with 6 pieces of cheese, this, that. Like, no. We had the MacGyver. We had MacGyver kitchens back in the day. Dead ass. Has spaghetti noodles makes it spaghetti. No, it does not. No, it does not. Does not make it spaghetti. If I put spaghetti noodles with cheese, that doesn't make it cheese spaghetti. It's just cheese noodles. It's just a noodle. It's not spaghetti. Spaghetti is spaghetti with like a bolognese sauce on it, actual spaghetti marinara sauce on it. That's spaghetti. It's not fucking, no. Just because it got spaghetti noodles does not make it spaghetti. Oh my gosh. It does not. We're going to fight that till the end. We're going to fight that till the end of days. Does not make it. You talking about those ones that were, I know you're talking about those ones that would come in those cardboard trays with the plastic cellophane over the top. You have to poke the cellophane, stick them in the oven. Yeah. Always the gravy was fucked up, bro. Those Salisbury steaks, the gravy was always fucked up, dude. You can never get the right consistency on the gravy. Because if you didn't cook it to get the good gravy, like actual gravy, the meat wouldn't be done. If you cook the meat to be done, the gravy would be all fucking dried up and shit. Yeah, bro, dead ass. Those are the crazy things. But we used to get those, bro. You end up with usually it was mashed potatoes. You'd end up with the Salisbury steaks on top of the mashed potatoes and shit like that. So yeah. Those were the days, bro. I'll tell you, those were the days. Yeah, they are nasty, bro. They are nasty. But yeah, you'd always get the Salisbury steak on top of the mashed potatoes and shit. Yep. And then a couple slices of buttered bread. And that was your dinner for the night. Yeah, those are the old days, man. Those are the days when kids nowadays just don't know how lucky they got it, bro. They just don't know. Yeah. And I'm sure you guys being old enough, you used to make spaghetti with fucking tomato sauce, ramen noodles. Say, you cook your ramen noodles, throw some tomato sauce in it, mix it up. That was your spaghetti. Like, still spaghetti. Take it up with whoever named it that. It's noodles. It's noodles. This isn't Italy. That's like us arguing over what a Benoit is. It's fucking a powdered sugar donut. If I call a Benoit a powdered sugar donut, you'd probably go, no, it's a Benoit. It's totally different. It's a Benoit. It's not the same. When it's a powdered sugar donut, for the most part. So, recipe doesn't say noodles. It says spaghetti noodles. Oh, shit. Oh shit! Spaghetti noodles. Is that the? Let's see. Oh man, can you make? You can make a lot of ramen noodles. Make a lot with ramen noodles. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Dead ass. Yeah, ramen noodles can be made. Yeah, you can do everything with them. That's why they're so important when you go to jail. You can use them for so many things. But you know what? As much as you hated eating ramen noodles, or hey, Lady Red, how you doing? Good evening to you. It's a ordered donut. Only have it in a fancy name. No, it's a powdered donut. No, but I bet you have people argue it's a Benoit. It's a Benoit. It's not a powdered donut. Technically, it's a powdered donut. But I'm sure, just like I complained about your chicken spaghetti, people will be like, it's not a powdered donut. It's not a powdered donut. It's a Benoit. It's totally different. But no, even though as much as you hated ramen noodles back in the days, as much as you had to eat ramen noodles, you still eat ramen noodles to this day. They're quick. They're easy. Boom, boom. They fill you up. You know, boom, you're good to go. I'd rather have those ramen noodles than nothing. Yeah, exactly. But you know, like you said, you can do so much. You know, if you especially if you got like the ramen noodles, you got like slices of cheese, stick that in there, mix it up. Then you got the cheesy ramen noodles. You know, like I say, you got some tomato sauce laying around, throw that in there. Yeah, you can do so much with ramen noodles. You can put vegetables, canned vegetables in there, and give yourself like kind of like a a Chinese type food vibe and shit. Yeah, so yeah. And what are they? 25 cents a package? Well, it's food something to make. Let's see. Well, it's food something to make a dump. Yeah, yeah. We were just talking about that. Like we were just talking about that, Lady Red. It's just you know. But yeah, I eat ramen noodles to this day. It's just one of those things that's quick. Just throw it in the microwave, boom, you're done. Heat the water up, put it in the microwave if you want to do it that way. Man, this easy shit. I don't want to sit there and take an hour to make dinner. I'm not that guy. I don't. If I can cook dinner within 10 to 15 minutes, I'm happy. You know, shit. Just give me salad. I'm cool with salad. Give me a salad with some like some chicken or something in it. Shit, I'm good to go. I'll eat a whole bag of salad with some chicken in it. Go to get those rotisserie chickens at Walmart for like $4 or $5. That's enough chicken for like 6-7 chicken salads. Chop that shit up. Got chicken for days. And then salad for days. Throw that in there. Vegetables are cheap. You can buy the salad with the vegetables in it already for the most part. I'm not a bit, to go, man. Like sliced tomatoes and some butter bread. I grew up with fried tomatoes. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have had fried tomatoes. Tomatoes, dipped in flour, thrown in a buttered pan, get that nice crispy fucking outside breading on them. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're hungry, you want to eat out. Nice. I don't know what Amish macaroni salad is. I assume my mom makes macaroni salad, potato salad stuff. I don't know what Amish is. I don't know what makes it Amish versus regular potato salad. So you might have to let us know about that. Oh yeah. Yep. Fried tomatoes, stick it over some toasted bread with some cheese on it. It's good to go. Good to go. Collard. I don't do those, bro. I don't do collard greens, and I definitely don't do sweet potatoes. Just something about sweet. I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't know. Just I've tried them. I tried like sweet potato French fries and stuff. I just don't. It's just not something I like. I don't know. Collard greens, I'm not into those either. I'm not into spinach. I'm not into any kind of like cooked green shit like asparagus. Ugh, no, and no. If I was forced to eat spaghetti asparagus, I'd probably die. I'd be like, fuck it, just bury me now because I'm not gonna eat that shit. Shit's so gross. So gross. The only way I can eat broccoli is it's got to be smothered in nacho cheese. That's the only way you're gonna get me to eat broccoli. Other than that, I don't fucking touch broccoli unless it's super cooked, super soft, and it's got smothered in some nacho cheese. I ain't touching that shit. I don't touch it. But yeah, other than that, I don't do spinach. I'll do like green beans and peas. I'd rather have green beans and peas, but I don't do any kind of leafy like cabbage, like leafy cabbage, cooked cabbage. Ooh, that's a fucking smell that you don't want to smell. Um, you know, yeah, I can't do those. I can't do those that type of green shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be covered in cheese. It's got to be covered in cheese, and I don't want to taste. I don't want to taste the broccoli like that. I think that's the main thing. I don't want to taste the broccoli. Like if you like get a broccoli and cheese soup, you really don't taste the broccoli because usually it's chopped up small enough. But yeah, I don't want to crunch into and feel that like that texture. You know how the little green tops, the little fuzzy part, they have that weird texture to it. I don't want to feel that texture. I think it's something with that texture that just throws me off. Cabbage and beef stew are great. I don't do cabbage. I don't do cooked cabbage. I tried that kimchi shit once. Oh man, I about lost my shit. People are like, "Oh, try this. It's really good." Nope, ain't doing it. It has generally sweeter, tangier dressing than regular. Okay, gotcha. Well, okay. Kind of like a Thousand Island, like tangy type dressing to it. Something similar to that. Yeah, it's like corned beef and cabbage, like Ireland Day and shit. That is something. Corned beef is I don't know. It makes okay sandwiches, but I don't cook it at all. 3 McDoubles, 1 McChicken, large fried. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't ate McDonald's in like fuck, bro, probably 8-9 months. I haven't ate McDonald's. Like I said, bro, I'm not about buying food like that. I'll come home and I'll make a hot pocket, 2 hot pockets, or something like that, bro. I do not want to spend money on food like that. To me, it's just a waste. I every time I just can't do it. You walk in there like $12 for a fucking McDouble, like a combo, and you're still full. And I mean, you're not even full. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just come home, throw 2 hot pockets. Man, fast food prices are fucking ridiculous. They're fucking ridiculous, man. They've gotten way out of control. You know what I'm saying? This shit's gotten so out of control, and it's just like. Plus, everybody doing fast food nowadays hate their jobs. So who the fuck knows what you're getting, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say you don't even know what you're getting anymore. Got somebody fucking pissed off because their girlfriend got boned by the fucking other dude working the drive-through. And the next thing you know, you got motherfuckers pissed off, spitting in your shit. Man, fuck all that. You got people at Starbucks. People at Starbucks is mad because they got to wear black shirts now and khaki pants or black pants, so they're mad, so they're stirring in fucking funk into your coffee. I'd never spend money on that shit. Have you ever gotten free food? Dude, I've never done free food from doing DoorDash. Yeah, because I used to do DoorDash real late at night, so you get those people that would fall asleep. I got Habit Burger one time. Habit Burger was really super good. That was worth it. I got it was like a huge order, bro. So I had like Habit Burger in the fridge for like days because it was like six double hamburgers, a bunch of French fries and shit. So I had it like for days. And then you'd get like regular pizza and shit, McDonald's every once in a blue moon, But even then, a lot of times I would just give it to somebody. I'd be like, here, give it to somebody. If you're around homeless person or something, just give it to somebody. Yeah, exactly, bro. Complete store. It's all that fast food shit has gotten ridiculously high, just super high. It's not. It's crazy. For what you're getting, you're just not getting your money's worth. Shit, I remember growing up, you get a quarter pounder with cheese, double quarter pounder with cheese for like $2, $2.75. You guys remember back in the day when they used to have the like 99-cent hamburger days or 25-cent hamburger, where you could go in there and you're like, you can get like 25-cent hamburgers and shit. You get like 30 of those motherfuckers. Your mom would send you in there because you can only get so many. So you would go in there, then your mom would go in there, and then next thing you know, you have 50 McDonald's hamburgers in the freezer. Because the whole family went in there separate to get, the limited, whatever quantity of fucking hamburgers you could get when they were like 25 cents or some shit. Yeah, Mike. If I I'll like 7-Eleven, like Spicy Bites. You guys know I love Spicy Bites from 7-Eleven. $2 Spicy Bite. Throw out they got all the condiments there. Chili, cheese. You get a couple of decent sized slices of pizza for $2. Oh yeah, bro. That's even then you can get the burritos. Get one of the microwave burritos. They got microwaves there, so it's like $3 for like giant size burrito. Hell yeah, hella cheaper. And usually you can get deals on it. So you go to AM PM, you get a hamburger, hot dog, and a soda for like $4, like $4. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know who's putting sugar in coleslaw. That is nasty. Oh yeah, I'm sure. But salt's not bad for you. Salt is actually something you need in your body. If you look it up, you should have a certain amount of salt in your body. So you need salt. Salt helps retain water, helps. And if you're eating McWindy's chili, you got problems anyways. You have more things to worry about than salt if you're eating Wendy's chili. So that's just gross. Yeah. You shouldn't even be eating Wendy's chili. Is that even chili? I don't even know if that's chili. Like, I wouldn't even know. Ew. Oh yeah, I've eaten all that. Yeah. Yep. I wouldn't say meat and pickles, but I've had like canned meat and shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we didn't grow up with no silver spoons in our mouth here. So yeah, you used to get the canned meats when you go to church. You go to the church to get like they'd give you the boxes of food. They'd have like the canned chicken, canned beef, canned pork. Yeah, I bet you know that. So, but yeah, if you're eating the Wendy's chili, yeah, government. Fuck yeah, there's nothing wrong with government cheese. Government cheese is okay to me. I don't have a problem with that. Government cheese is fine. Make some grilled cheese sandwiches with that shit. It was hard. You couldn't eat like a lot of it. Like if you were to if you take the like cheese you buy now, like say like the cheddar cheese in the block form, you could kind of cut it. You can cut it into pieces and eat it. See, government cheese, it was unique in that fact that you couldn't like really cut it into pieces and eat a lot of it because you couldn't do it. To me, you couldn't do it. So, but government cheese, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That shit melts good too, man. It's like Velveeta cheese almost. Yeah, powdered milk. Yeah, I remember making cereal with powdered milk, powdered mashed potatoes. Yep, I remember those days. Shit. Yep, exactly. Used to come in a cardboard box. Used to be a big old block in a cardboard box. Yep. And you get your bags of fucking powdered milk and powdered mashed potatoes. Yep, I remember those days. I've never ate water on cereal. No. Well, you just have to make your powder. You just have to mix your powder milk ahead of time. Put it in the fridge. But I've never ate water on cereal. I'd probably eat cereal dry before I put water on it. But even then, back in those days, what'd you have? Like, you got cornflakes. You put a few spoons of sugar on your cornflakes. Your crispy rice. You get your little crispy rice, like Rice Krispie cereal. You throw some sugar on top of that. You know, cream of wheat type shit. Like, I will not ever eat cream of wheat again. And growing up, I had my fair share of cream of wheat. If I never have to eat it again, I'm more than happy. I will never eat that shit again. But yeah, I remember those, man. Yep, you get your little crispy rice with your fucking spoonfuls of sugar and cream of wheat. Yeah, that shit. Those are the old days, man. It's kids don't know what it. Well, there might be some kids nowadays that know what it's like, but man, so many kids are spoiled nowadays. You know, crazy. Yeah. Yep. You'd make that big thing of chili that would last all week long. So you'd be eating chili for dinner one night, chili for lunch, chili on some eggs for breakfast, because you'd have your powdered eggs, because everything came powdered form for the most part. When back in the days when you were on the government assistance, everything came pretty much powdered form. So you could use your food stamps. Back in the days, remember when you actually had paper food stamps? When you had to take and pull them out the book? Remember those days? It was like you actually had the physical paper food stamps back in the days. Remember those? There was no swiping, no card back in the days. You actually had the little book. And I remember the outside of the book. It would be the outside of the book. It had a Liberty Bell on the outside of the book. I think it was surrounded by stars. Yep. You just had to actually physically rip them out of the book, give them to the cashier. Back in the days. Food stamps. So yeah. It was crazy back those days. Those are the days, man. Oh, no shit. Nice. Yeah, man, those are the days. People don't know, you know. Yeah, I remember that book, Peach. Yeah, that was fuck crazy. You actually have to actually give them physical paper food stamps. Yeah. People just don't know nowadays, man. They don't know how lucky they got it, to be honest with you. So, well, glad you're in a better place now, Conquistador. That everything's good. Yeah, those are the struggles, man. And you didn't argue about what they put on your plate. You ate it. Exactly. Exactly. You know, if you didn't like it, guess what? It went in the fridge. You got sent, you went to bed without dinner, whatever the case may be, go to bed without dinner. Guess what? You wake up in the morning, that plate's waiting for you in the fridge. So you just learn to eat the shit. Like liver and onions. Oh my fucking God. Don't ever put that shit in front of me ever again. I will slap you to death with some liver and onions. I will take the liver off the plate and slap the shit out of you with that. Never, ever will I eat that ever again. Oh my God. I will die before I ever eat that shit again. Dead ass. You might as well, I'll be like, and I'll be done. Fuck it. I'm not eating that shit ever again. That is the grossest shit ever. Eating liver is gross. I'm not that guy. No. Yeah, liver nut. I'll never again, ever in my life. I can't stand the fucking smell of that shit. I'm not eating it ever. I'll be like, you gotta eat this. No, if you put that on, trust me. If I was on, of all the nasty shit they put on Fear Factor, if they threw a plate of liver and onions in front of me, I'd be like, I'm done. I'll be like, no, I'm not doing it. I'll eat that cockroach, but I'm not gonna eat that liver and onions. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That shit was I can't do it. Like, no. That was my nemesis. My nemesis was liver and onions. That was the night when you smelled that cooking, you were like, I don't feel hungry. I'll go to bed without dinner. I'm not even gonna attempt to eat it because, like I said, they slap that on the plate. You better fucking finish the plate. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Nope. Liver pudding on a cracker. You're just talking. You're. That's pate. That's pate. That's that French pate shit. No. Any kind of creamed. I don't do creamed corn. That's gnarly. Creamed peas. I can't do the creamed vegetables. That's my mom does that like cream spinach shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing no cream stuff. Like cream corn is nasty to me. Nope. But yeah, liver and onions, I'll never do that shit again. Never again. Oh, see, green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole, bro. I will eat that. I love that. That's one of my favorite things on Thanksgiving. Green bean casserole on Thanksgiving. I love that shit. That's one of my favorite foods. I love green bean casserole. I ain't gonna lie. Like Thanksgiving, I love that shit. I loved it. Let me load a video so Roy can react. No, I saw you. I saw one today. I was going to react to it, but we got into discussion about the old days, Dino, food stamps, crazy food stuffs. But I was going to do the one I do there. I'll do it tomorrow. I got 3 in a row. Dino, it's my birthday weekend. So I got 3 days. I got today, tomorrow, and Sundays. I'll do one. I was going to do the one you did today, but we got talking about other crazy stuff. Cream corn is nasty. It's not amazing. It's nasty. Well, it might be amazing to you, but it's nasty. But yeah, I saw you put one today. You have a couple I can react to. I just haven't. Yeah, thanks, Dino. It's on Sunday. So I'll probably go pick me up a cake tomorrow. I gotta go pick up my medications tomorrow, and then I'll probably pick me up some birthday cake tomorrow. Be like, yeah, birthday cake. Probably give me one of those little mini carrot cakes from Walmart. Because if I have too much cake, I'm going to eat a lot of cake, and I'm not a big sugar guy, so I'm not a big super sugary guy. So cream corn is great, like twice a year. It's too sweet. I just can't do it. I can't do the cream stuff. Turning 44? Nah, I'm turning 53, my friend. 5'3". Well, thanks for Lady Red. Appreciate you. Yeah, I turned 53. I made it another year, hopefully. Unless something happens in the next 2 days, I made it another year. So we start fresh. On Sunday, we start fresh with the new year. So we'll see how that works out. See if I can make it another one. See if you guys will see my ugly mug on this bitch a year from now. Probably a little bit more wrinkly. You never know, might have no teeth. I don't fucking know. Still be drinking that Diet Mountain Dew though. I'm gonna drink that shit till I die. Be drinking it till I die. You know what? That's one thing I hope that I'm gonna ask, I'll put it in like a wheel or something. Like when you cremate me, put a couple of Diet Mountain Dews in there for me. Put a couple of Diet Mountain Dews. If I'm gonna go to hell, maybe I'll have some Mountain Dew with me when I'm down there to cool the heat off or something. Have something to drink, but I don't know. But yeah, I was like, put that there. Can you burn up a couple 2 liters of Mountain Dew for me, or Diet Mountain Dew for me on my trip to wherever I'm going, whether it's upstairs, downstairs, no stairs, whatever the case may be. That way I have something to drink in my afterlife. I'll have some Diet Mountain Dew. So, how you been, Dino? Everything going well for you, Dino? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Who knows? But Give me some Mountain Dew for the trip. Give me some Mountain Dew for the trip. That do. Cream corn. Yeah, I can't do cream corn. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Like those cream vegetables, I just can't do it. First off, let's see. First time we offed the chicken, ran after me without head. Oh my goodness. Working to be in department. What? Working to be in department. What's that? Are you working to be getting a W-2 job? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what that means. Or working to be in debt. Is that what you meant to say? Oh, he means debt. Okay, that's kind of what I was figuring. We're always unless you got the millions, bro. Unless you hit the lottery, you're gonna die in debt. You know, it is what it is. Or unless you got a really good paying job and you make good money and you know how to spend it wisely, then you probably won't. But it's hard nowadays, man. It's hard nowadays. You know, to be honest with you, I wish I would have made better decisions when I was younger. To be honest with you, and I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I made better decisions. See, my goal was to be a popo. That was my ultimate goal, was to be county sheriff down in California. That was my goal. So I went down when I graduated high school. I went down to take my college courses and to be a county sheriff, LA county sheriff. That was my goal. But I found out my girlfriend at the time was pregnant, so I came back and did the right thing, and so. Medical debt is my issue. Neurological issues, man, expensive. Yeah, that fucked me up too. Because I had my businesses going and shit, and then I got sick when I caught that flesh-eating bacteria. It fucked me up. So that cost a lot of issues. Cost me my businesses for the most part. Ended up, getting a divorce, and shit went fucking haywire from that point. Life went kind of haywire. But I definitely, when being younger, I should have looked into trade type work and shit. But you know, it is what it is, man. Too late. Can't go back now. So you got to deal with what you got to deal with. All right, guys, I need you to hold it down. I got to take a piss. Talk amongst yourselves. I got to take a piss. Yo, that bitches. I'm basing the creeds. I'm back, y'all. Yeah. Right? Back out to Pittsburgh. I made some poor financial decisions. That bitch caught up with me. Yeah, exactly, bro. We've all made those mistakes. But hey, you live and you learn. Technically, I got it under control, but yeah, bro. But it, at least you know what's wrong with. At least you know what's wrong with you, and you know, and you can get it under control and fix it before it gets too bad or it got even worse. Mine was the flesh eating bacteria shit. That was no way of predicting that. That was just it was the one day it was there, and that just fucked, and that was crazy because that bill, if I'm not mistaken, was close to about 250. 250. Oh yeah, I'll have to look it up. Yeah, so that bill came to around 250. So it just sucks. But the main thing is, as long as you find out what's wrong with you and you can get it under control, and that's the best part. Well, that's good. That's good. That's a plus. Is this something they plan on operating on later, or they just only if it continues to grow? Are they trying to shrink it somehow, or? Mine was that there was no way I could even cover that kind of expense. So it all got written off. It got written off. Hospital wrote it all off. So I didn't have to pay anything. I'm like, knock on wood, thank God. Thank God. Because mine's one of those rare. That's one of those rare things. So the hospital wrote it all off. So. Got you. Well, hopefully it doesn't grow. Or they're able to control it. That chemotherapy shit sucks. So that shit sucks. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I got another one tomorrow and then another one after that. So how's my nugget? Oh, my nugget's doing good. It's all right. I don't know. You still got this weird feeling to it, but it is what it is. It's probably one of those things you got to deal with, you know. But it's, for the most part, no real problems with headaches. As long as I don't put a lot of pressure on it, because I tend to sleep on my hands. As long as I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, it's good to go. You know, that's the only time I wake up with a headache is if I'm sleeping on it, and my hands pushing on it constantly. But for the most part, Nugget's fine. It didn't damage any of the gray matter, thank goodness. Knock on wood, that I know of. Well, the MRI, it came out clear. So, doctor said I got mega brains left at my age. I still have, mega brains. So we're all good. But I appreciate you guys coming in and shooting the shit and reminiscing about the old days. And we'll check you guys tomorrow because I have one tomorrow night and then one on. Well, I have my normal Saturday one and then my Sunday birthday one. So, you guys have a great night. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.